don't have a whole lot of time, so I'm going to keep the video short this week. Today I want to talk about book-to-movie adaptations, because there are a lot of really bad ones out there. There are quite a few good ones, but there are also way too many bad ones. I'm going to talk about 5 that personally offended me, because they are some of my favorite books and they were ruined. First one, Half-Blood Prince. I love the Harry Potter books. I love the movies to a lesser extent, but I still love them. And even the Half-Blood Prince, as much as I have problems with, I still watch the movie. But it left out a lot of really, really vital things. The first being a ton of important memories involving Tom Riddle. Yeah, we got a few, and we have that one from Professor Slughorn, which was, yeah, important. But there were so many more, and there were a lot that gave us a more well-rounded picture of Tom Riddle and how he became Voldemort. And they just cut that out, because, you know, who cares? Everyone. Also, the Burrow, who thought it was a good idea to just set the Burrow on fire? I had a lot of problems with this movie. I'm not going to go into a bunch of them because, like I said, I don't have a lot of time, but I'm pretty sure there's a battle in there somewhere. Number 2, Time Traveler's Wife. This book is one of my all-time favorite books in the entire universe. Everyone should read it. But the movie just left out so many things. For people who haven't read the book, it jumps around all over time. Hence time traveling. So it's a lot to keep a handle on. It's a lot to take in while you're reading, and the storyline is something that could just never translate into a movie, and I don't think that should even have been attempted. Series of Unfortunate Events. Awesome casting, beautiful set designs, brilliant costumes. I loved everyone in it. It had so many good things going for it. And then they decided to take the first 3 books in the series and just pack it into one freaking movie. One movie for 3 books. And there was absolutely no need to just pack that much into just one movie. Each book could have been its own movie. Is 13 movies too many movies? No. My Sister's Keeper. This might be deviating from my nerd theme, but My Sister's Keeper is a beautiful book, and it's awesome. It has amazing characters, and each one has their story to tell, and each chapter is told by a different character, and even the writing style changes per character. It's really awesome. It's a really cool book, and it did not translate well into a film. Plus, they took the ending and they just like stabbed it in the face. My Sister's Keeper movie is just the perfect example of Hollywoodization. Is Hollywoodization a word? Because it should be a word. It's a word now. They took this brilliant, unexpected ending and they just flipped it into this really stereotypical, oh, the cancer patient dies and everyone else lives and life goes on for everyone else. And that's not what the book was about. The book had a meaning and the film took that meaning away. Lastly, I want to talk about Aragon. I know we don't usually talk about Aragon, but I need to talk about Aragon. I don't even know where to start. Okay, first off, there are so many vital characters that they just don't even introduce in the movie, and if they intended on making more, they kind of needed to introduce them in the first movie. Katrina, Auric, Elva, Solumbum. How could you leave out Solumbum? It's like the coolest character anyone has ever created. And they totally butcher Brahm's character. He's like, ah, here I am, I'm an angry old man, ooh, I'm dead. That's not what Brahm's character is like in the book at all. They just cut way, way, way too much out. The first Aragon book is very much like a journey book, kind of like The Hobbit. They're like, boom, sparkle, sparkle, flash, Saphira is a giant dragon now. Meanwhile, 2 seconds ago she was a baby. What kind of montage is that? They completely butcher some of the original species, like Urgles and Coles. They're terrifying in the book, and in the movie they're like, oh, we're just like savage white guys. And Arya is just not an elf anymore. I think that's a kind of important part in the book. No? Okay, apparently not. Whatever. Also, Aragon never gets his injury from Durza. I'm sorry, that is literally the main part in the next 3 books. And it just never happens in the film. I can go on for a really long time about this movie, but I'm gonna stop because I'm gonna get really angry and like knock over my camera or something. I'm out of time. Check out my blog. This week I'm gonna write about a few problems I had with Star Trek Into Darkness. Ooh, sorry. Check it out though, the link is in the description. And don't forget, subscribe.